Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 2 of CED 611. I hope all you had a great Thanksgiving break. I know it's a little awkward with starting this class and having that Thanksgiving break in between the class. So I do appreciate those that have been working in the class and getting your assignments in on time. I have begun to grade some of your discussions, and so thank you all for those of you that have submitted your discussions on time. I'm still working through some, so I hope to finish that grading by the end of the day. So, with that said, I do want to go over week 2, and so just a couple reminders. If you haven't seen the first video, highly recommend that you look at your emails and see that first video, since it gives a lot of information on our syllabus and due dates for assignments. So just as a reminder for everybody here, all assignments are due on Sunday of each week, so by midnight. So please submit your assignments by Sunday midnight. Make sure that those are submitted and that you're getting a confirmation of those assignments being submitted. Another reminder, you do have your main assignment coming up. For week 3 and 4, you'll have a video that you will submit for each week. And so please take a look at the first recording that was emailed to you all last week for more information and details on that assignment. Some suggestions: please don't wait till the last minute to submit your video or to even record your video. You want to always allot, I want to say, for every 15 minutes or 20 minutes of video recording, you want to allot at least 2 to 3 hours of just getting everything prepared, everything submitted, files formatted, uploaded onto YouTube if that's what you're going to do. So please give yourself ample time. Don't wait till the last minute to work on your video. I hope you all have also been working on getting your participants or your volunteers to assist you with this project or assignments. So again, please keep that in mind. And this week is a little light as well. We only will have, and let me go over the week then. We have our learning objectives, and here the main thing will be to cultivate group counseling as a proactive system within the school setting. And so as we think about group counseling, you always want to make sure that it's a main focus of your overall school counseling plan in your school. And so you want to integrate that. And this chapter talks about, how we want to operate from a growth center perspective and allowing students to learn and be successful. And so, and also, if we do have students that are going through some issues, how do we address those from a group counseling perspective? So that's that with that. So that's the learning objective for this week. For this week, you do have 3 chapters that you're responsible for. I would highly recommend that you spend a little time on chapter 4. If any of those 3 chapters, chapter 4 should be the one that you spend the most time in. This is theories and applications. You will, want to know or at least become familiar with one theory. So that way you could demonstrate that theory and some of the techniques of that theory and skills in your videos that you will be responsible for weeks 3 and 4. So pay attention and spend some time on chapter 4. So that's one I would highly recommend that you look over. And chapter 5 is ethical and legal considerations. So when running groups, there's always ethical and legal considerations to think about. This is a nice chapter to look at. There will be some case scenarios there that you might want to check out. But if you want to skim through this chapter, that's okay. But reference this chapter whenever you start doing group counseling, just in general. Even as a professional in the field, I always keep a ethical and legal considerations, tab on the books that I've read in regards to counseling, and always reference that whenever I'm faced with an ethical or legal dilemma. So take a look at that. And then chapter 6 is multicultural group counseling chapter. So you can skim through that one as well. And so for week 2, your main assignment, which will be due Sunday by midnight, will be to post and share with your classmate and your partner, which your partners were assigned last week. You're going to be looking at 2 videos, and so then you're going to share your reflections and your discussion post with each other, and this is going to be with your partner, and provide feedback to each other. So just remember that participating in discussions is a key component of online coursework. So make sure that you're referencing readings, the text, the lectures, your field experiences, etc. And your response to your partner should contribute to the discussion. So make sure that you watch the 2 videos, because that's going to be your lecture for this week. And then the instructions is you're going to review segment 4, essential skills of the video, impact therapy, group counseling. So that's the section you're going to review, and you're going to specifically review the essential skills of that section. And then I want you to consider the 5 essential skills that are presented in the segment. And then think about how these skills will assist you in facilitating group work as you move on in your career profession, right? So post your thoughts about the 5 skills on the discussion board and respond to your partner's post. Again, these should be thoughtful and appropriate, and should be referencing the readings and the text, the lectures, okay? So these are worth 5 points. So make sure that you submit this in a timely manner. All submissions are due by Sunday midnight. And so since we are not doing live chats, week 2 learning activity, everybody should be completing this activity because the learning activities will count for your overall grades. So go ahead and click on the learning activity and submit the activity as well. Okay. So that's that with that, and the learning activity is 5 points. And these are the 2 videos that you will be looking at. So the first video is impact therapy, group counseling. Okay, and this is with Dr. Ed Jacobs and Christine Schimel, spell out. So this is the first video, and so go ahead and look at that video. And then the second video is creative group supervision. So here you're looking at the group session, the role play, and commentary from group supervisor trainers. So the videos are here. These are the links. So this is the first link to the video. This is the second link to the second video. And that's it for week 2. You have your videos as your lecture, you have your learning activity, and your discussion boards. Okay? And then the readings that complement the content for the week. Okay? Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Don't wait till the last minute to do your videos, which are due next week. And so with that said, I will keep it short and let you all be. Happy Monday, and look forward to looking at your discussion boards for this week, and I will finish the grading for week 1's discussion boards by the end of the day. Okay, good luck.